Welcome to our second episode of Liv in the Kitchen. Today I'm here with my friend Maddie.
Today we'll be making mini cherry cupcakes with vanilla frosting.
So the ingredients you're gonna need are milk, sugar, vanilla extract, salt, baking soda, baking powder, butter, 2 room temperature eggs, maraschino cherries, and the main ingredient, flour.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to line the cupcake pans with cupcake liners.
Now that our cupcakes are lined, we're going to be mixing all of the wet ingredients. We're gonna add 1/3 a cup of butter.
And you want to make sure that your butter is room temperature, because if it's not room temperature, then it's going to be very hard to incorporate into the batter and you're going to have just chunks of butter.
So now we're gonna add 2/3 a cup of sugar.
So next we're going to mix the butter and the sugar until it is light and creamy, and that'll take around 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, so now we're gonna put our 2 room temperature eggs into the mix. Okay, so now that we have our eggs in the batter, we're going to put it in about like medium speed. About like a bowl.
So next we're going to add the 1/3 cup of milk and the vanilla extract.
Okay. All right.
And then your 1/3 cup of milk.
First put on a 2 to see how this goes.
So in the blue bowl, we're going to combine our dry ingredients, and you don't want to combine your dry ingredients in a mixer, because then the flour and like all the dry ingredients are going to go all over the place.
All right, let's put in 1 cup of all-purpose flour.
So next we're going to do 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
All right, now we're gonna do the 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, so now we're gonna add our dry ingredients into our wet ingredients.
And you're gonna do little bits at a time.
Or you could just pour it in there. Okay, now we've got all of our dry ingredients into our mixture. So we're going to put the next one and lock it and
Put it on low.
start. Okay, this is start. Now it's looking like batter now. Okay, so now we're gonna add our maraschino cherry juice. All right, so we ended up putting 3 tablespoons of maraschino cherry juice because at first the cherry wasn't really like showing and like you couldn't really taste it that well. But then we really got a really good aftertaste of the cherry in it, and it's a really pretty pink color. Okay, so now we've got our pan with our liners back out, and we're going to be filling it with our cherry batter, and we're going to use this piping thing. We got this really cool tool, and it like kind of stops it, and then you can kind of evenly put out the batter in these.
Okay, so you're gonna fill it halfway. If you fill it more than halfway, then when it's baking, it will overflow.
So since they're mini cupcakes, we're only gonna put them in for about 12 minutes.
It's gonna be preheated to 350, and we're gonna use the toothpick test. And the toothpick test is when you think they're done, you stick a toothpick through it, and if it's still wet with batter, then you know it's not done. But if it's clean or crumbs come off of it, then you know it's perfect.
All right, let's put it in the oven.
So now we're gonna set it to 12 minutes. Now we make the frosting while we wait for the cupcakes to cook.
And
clean up, yeah. So now we're gonna snap the little toothpick things, and we're gonna do one in the middle just to make sure that all of them looks perfect.
now we're gonna make our vanilla buttercream frosting.
So you're gonna need lots of butter and lots of powdered sugar and a little bit of milk. So in this bowl we have a 1.5 sticks of butter, and make sure that your butter is room temperature. 2.
So now we're gonna put 1 cup of powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar.
And Liv, put it on stir.
Okay. With buttercream, there's not really a precise recipe. You can kind of make as much as you want, depending on what you're making. Okay, so now we're gonna be frosting our cherry cupcakes with the vanilla buttercream we made. All right, so now that we've finished our mini cherry cupcakes, we're gonna give them a taste test.
Is that good?